GM to YouTube. A GM. Welcome back to Wiki Guides. Today we're doing Muzpa, and you might be wondering, how are we doing Muzpa in this? What do you mean by that, huh? Before we get into it, if you are not subscribed, if you would please do so, consider doing so. We're very close to 100K. My wife apparently has some secret massive event planned that I don't even know what it is. It's so special, I don't get to know what it is. So, sub for whatever that's gonna be. Okay, so we had the options with Muzpa. We had the options. Very bad mage downgrades. We had very bad range downgrades. But I honestly think the funniest is this. I don't think it gets funnier. I'm using a little leeway here. I'm choosing the most bad faith, worst option here. Worst interpretation possible. We have, at the bottom, we have Ink, Torture, Fire Cape, Soulreaper Axe, Pharaoh Gloves, Dragon Boots, Lightbearer. Now this actually would be a decent setup if Warhammer was the worst downgrade, but it is not. It is not the worst downgrade. The worst is Voidwaker. So that means I cannot drain Muzpa. If you drain Muzpa, melee is actually usable. It's not horrible. It's worse than doing a switch, like with major ranged, but it's not horrible. Now it's horrible. And I'm gonna, because I'm choosing to use Soulreaper Axe, not bring a defender for the Voidwaker either. So it's just one-way Voidwaker, just speccing with that, which isn't the worst ever, but it's pretty bad. So we have in the notes here, we see some stuff. So with the Ink, it says, only use with a crush weapon. Because Soulreaper Axe has a crush option, I am considering that a crush weapon. If I am stupid and I don't know how to interpret context, I just choose to read everything literally. Soulreaper Axe has a crush option. But the Soulreaper Axe says on slash. It says on slash. So if you bring a Soulreaper Axe, which is the worst downgrade, it says to use it on slash, but it says to use Ink with a crush weapon, which it is. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Ink with Soulreaper Axe on slash. Now the funny thing is, I threw this in calc. It's actually worse on crush in this setup because Soulreaper Axe has so little crush bonus. It has only 66 crush bonus versus 134 slash. So it's actually better in the Ink armor, which actually reduces my slash. -3 and then -2 on the helmet. So we're at -8 slash bonus on the setup. It's actually better because I'm using Ink to use it on slash, which is also what the wiki says. So that's what I'm gonna do because it's funny. It actually might not be too bad because Soulreaper Axe is a good weapon. We'll see what this ends up being. We'll see. I would expect around 4 minutes, but... All right, we'll give it a shot. Inventory, I'm just bringing, like, divine, basic potions, and some anglers, like, nothing too crazy. Yeah, the reason the Ink is still better is because it does have strength bonus. So it is increasing the max hit, so it is still better than being naked, but just this much, because it reduces my accuracy. Okay, we'll go give it a shot. I'll pre-pot, and we're good to go. The melee defense is the same across the board. And we also have to do step backs here. Awkward. Oh, God. Dump spec. Okay, I think I want to hold the next one for melee. Okay, good hits. Surprisingly not terrible. Clone phase is coming up. I forgot to throw. I didn't mark it. I think this does clone. Nope, not yet. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna stand here. No! Right here. Yes! Imagine meleeing this boss! You'd have to be insane. I don't quite have spec yet. catch that. I'll dump spec the next time it swaps. You can definitely get multiple hits in during TP phase. I'm just bad. I'm just bad. It's really tough. Okay, okay. It's not that bad. I've seen some like low budget Muzpa stuff and it's rough. Surprisingly not that bad. I wonder what a good melee kill looks like then. I think we'll do that after. Oh, what do you do if you get spikes all around the boss? I think you're just screwed then. Okay, that wasn't that bad. 350. Hey, I'm kind of impressed. It's actually not that bad. I'm curious how a kill goes with like good melee gear. Here, we'll go run that back. That's faster than a lot of crossbow camps. It is. I've seen bad kills. I've seen some really bad Muspah kills. It's not that bad. What was the value on that setup? Let's see. 443 mil. Okay. So 423 mil to find a melee setup. Fang would go hard. Oh, Fang actually maybe decent. It's giving me so much money to work with, though. I don't think it'll do Fang. Yeah. Wait, you could afford full max melee? Stab is a lot worse. Look at that stab setup. Void melee? That's actually close. Damn. That's kind of crazy. I almost want to do the Void melee. Maybe we just do the slash setup. Void melee be a vid for sure. This is probably... So, Void melee is normally terrible, but it's the only melee armor besides, like, Oathplate or something that has accuracy. Like, it has pretty good accuracy. So when you're looking for budget options, Void melee on, like, Vardorvis, or, in this case, Muzpa, maybe even Duke, like, sometimes Void melee is pretty decent if you're really inaccurate, depending on the situation. Okay, let's see our kill time versus the other one. Should be a lot better. So, Gearscape says that the best option is what we figured. Basically full max ink. It's missing a Vernic and Ultor, but basically full max ink. But what is surprisingly close, and sticking with this, the Soulreaper on slash, is Soulreaper plus Void, which I think is funny. So I'm gonna run that because it's so close. It's like 0.4 worse. I'm gonna run the Void melee. I'm gonna do it. We'll see comparable. How comparable it is versus the ink. This is double as fast for sure. I don't think it's gonna be that fast, but we'll see. Okay, we hit 1. We'll see the difference here. Okay, clone. Oh, it's so awkward. If I was more practiced, I could do this, but I don't know when to, like, click him. Okay. I don't think we'll get another hammer, so we just get the 1. Dang, I'm kind of ripping him. Holy! I'm gonna get hit here. Oh, maybe not. GM time? I don't think GM time, no. I don't think it's that good, but it's pretty good. It's kind of fun dodging the spikes when you're using a melee setup. It's kind of hard. Dang, even the Smite phase is like noticeably faster. Let's go Thrall, finish him! Finish him! Spec! Okay. 230! Whew. That's actually not bad. That is like not bad at all. For Muzpa, like, I can't complain about 230. Dang, imagine if we landed 2 hammers. Probably be pretty quick. Maybe under 2. Surprisingly decent. Honestly, I respect the melee. If I did more hits during clone phase as well, like I wasn't playing as bad, might not actually be the worst option ever. Obviously, a Soulreaper axe is giga expensive, so like I don't know who's going to be doing that, but I'm impressed. Like it's better than you would think it would be, for sure. It's not bad at all. Not terrible, not terrible. What I was saying, the big thing with Void melee, it's usually terrible, but it has accuracy. So in anything like this that you like aren't expected to be meleeing, that's like super inaccurate, Void melee comes in pretty big. Things like Verdorvis, Duke, anything that's like giga tanky, like Void melee suddenly does pretty good. That accuracy comes in big. So not terrible. And it also has no cost. So you can do things like get a lot of accuracy out of Rancor, Bellator, like stuff like that. So it kind of makes sense that that was good. Unironically, Tecton as well. Void on Tecton, it doesn't surprise me. That's decent. Doesn't surprise me. Void sucks everywhere else in the raid, but decent on Tecton makes sense. That makes sense. All right, kind of a quick one, but I thought it was really funny. It was a good... I love the Muspah in Ink Slash and then in Void Slash, which is just somehow 10 times better. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. All right, leave a like. Subscribe, all those good things. Get us to 100K. We're trying to get there for the secret event. Do it, do it, do it. Have a good night. Bye. Okay. Nice. Okay.